Merry Christmas, subscribers. D Forte here. I know that there's some people that don't have anywhere to go on Christmas, or perhaps they don't have any friends or family to spend Christmas with. So I decided to just do a impromptu let's play so that you can kind of hang out with me on Christmas Day. Now, of course, this is recorded, so unfortunately there's not going to be any chat or anything. But anyway, I'm pretty deep into the game. I've beaten it twice now, and we're going to just go through and have some fun. So here we go. Now, I've been playing this for my patrons. I played all the way through. But for my normal subscribers on YouTube, you've probably only seen me fumble around with that time I played Wizardry 8 live. So obviously I'm no longer a noob. I know what I'm doing. And I know exactly where to go. We're going to have a lot of fun with this. So this party is actually heavily caster oriented. I have, well, a couple NPCs, or they're called RPCs in this game. I have Vi, Domino, which you may remember from Wizardry 7, and I have an Umpani named Sax. And if you remember Wizardry 7, there's Umpani, or the Rhino guys, Rhino people. So those are two kind of NPCs, but you actually control them. And I have a Mook fighter, a gnome bard, a draken priest, an elf bard. And the reason why I have two bards is bards are very, very powerful in this game. And what I've learned is there's so many musical instruments, and you're almost guaranteed to get them. So it helps tremendously in combat. And then I have a raw wolf psionic and a fairy mage. So the only school of magic I'm missing right now is alchemy. But anyway, I was crossing a large bridge here, heading back to Upani base camp. One of the things that's really cool about this game is the monsters that you fight adapt. So they actually get stronger as you go. Oh, I'm actually heading away from Upani base camp. So I'm heading to the wilderness. So most role-playing games, you know, there's certain areas where the monsters are just completely pathetic and weak so that you can build up, but they never really change that much. And that's not the case with Wizardry 8. So it's always challenging, which is very fun. A lot of people don't like that, though. They want to make it where their party becomes imbalanced and just can blow through any kind of monster. But there's good and bad in everything, and I enjoy having to use strategy every time I fight, figure out the best way to do it. So let's see here. Looking at the map. And with this party, it looks like I have not been here yet. So let's see our first battle. See if I get my butt kicked. I have all my protective spells. I'm missing one. Which one am I missing? Oh, I'm missing Howl.
Yes.
Let's get to remember who has that. It's a mage.
Yes.
Where is it?
Ready.
Can't find who has it. That's strange.
Yes.
This is really weird. I could swear I had that spell. Makes me feel like I restored a game that was... Yeah, something doesn't seem quite right. Hold on a second. Let me save this and reload. Yeah, I was gonna say, wow, my characters seemed like they were really low level, like level 10 and 11. Yeah, that was strange. That appeared at the top of my list. And it shouldn't do that. It should be sorted by the last time you saved. Well, anyway, yeah, I'm underwater now. I'm heading to a place much farther along. And yeah, this was what I was looking for, Shadowhound. I knew one of my characters had it, and I thought it was, yeah, my mage. That was very strange. I've never had that happen to me where it flipped the date of some of them, the older ones, to the top. Very bizarre. Okay, so I'm way over here, and I'm heading back in, and I'm going to go to what's called Martin's tomb area.
Oh, look! An item!
Plate mail +2. I don't think I have a use for that. Let me look. Yeah, I already have +3. Yeah, that was mass confusion for me because, like I said, that's never happened. Not sure why that happened. So right now I have this monk with me. He's an android. To me, he's the best RPC in the game because he can go anywhere. Some of the RPCs will only go to certain areas, but this guy will go anywhere. And since he's android, he's immune to most negative conditions. Alright, let's make sure I'm going the right way. Okay, I haven't been here yet, so that's good. You see the red over here, these are monsters coming up. Wrong way. It's very dark. Here we go, finally some excitement. Depth Dwellers and Depth Flayers. So 19, level 19 strong. That's higher level than me. Very resistant. Doesn't say anything about mental resistance. But obviously flayers, they're going to be resistant. Yeah, okay. So as you develop your more powerful casters, they actually become less effective later on. I think I'm going to summon an elemental here. Can't summon them underwater. Okay. Bard's gonna try to play. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
I'm on it.
Like I said, they're probably immune to mental, but I'm gonna give it a shot. We're gonna do Ego Whip.
Ready way.
Soul Shield, that better do to protect myself. Well, they haven't used anything mental yet. know fire spells won't work, but magic might.
With pleasure. Sure.
I'm on it.
Very well.
He'll just attack. The android's really fun. He's so serious, you know. Exterminate. Destroy. Turn the sound down on my speaker. I'm sure it doesn't interfere. Okay. Yeah, they're in deep trouble. Yeah, fighters are very, very powerful in this game. In Wizardry 6 and 7, they were pretty weak. But in this game, completely redone and so much more powerful. They can knock enemies unconscious and they can do double damage with Berserk mode. Yeah, the Bard has Dulcimer of Mending. It's, in my opinion, the most imbalanced item in the game.
Sure.
And this aria, resting aria is imbalanced too. It does paralyze all, and it just uses stamina to play musical instruments. So look at that, full health again. I mean, bards are mid-game, they're not so great, but beginning game with their sleep ability, with their Poet's Lute, and end-game abilities, they're probably the strongest in the game, in my opinion, because of those. Alright, and then we'll do some stamina on him. Okay, let's see, all kinds of items up here. What do we got? Probably nothing too useful for me. Potion of Heavy Heal. Here's some kind of Ankh. Battle Axe. Axes are not that great in this game. There's just not that many of them, and they require their own special skill. There's much better alternatives. Dragon Kite, now that's a good item, but I'm not using one-handed weapon for a fighter. He's actually back farther so I can have my other guys up front. He's using a giant sword, which is two-handed. I mean, look at that, 30% knockout, the damage, and it's extended range. But only mooks can use it. Okay, so, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, just fighters, lords, and valkyries, so I can't have any of my other guys use that. I may end up changing the class of him later from a bard once I get to level 18 to a fighter, but we'll see. So I need to identify this. Plague Axe. This item's interesting because it can disease, but I did some testing with that, because disease can result in all kinds of other ailments. And I diseased an enemy and ran away and just waited forever to see what would happen, and he could still heal. Like, it didn't really do much to him. So I thought maybe you could use it for hit and run, but it's not even good for that. And it's cursed, so you can't remove it. And these other things are low chance. So it's just not a very good item. So let's take a look at this. Hunk of Healing. Now that's good in the beginning because you get +1 hit point regeneration. But all my guys have Amulets of Healing, which gives you that plus better armor class and divine protection. So not very useful again. Plate mail +3. Let's see. I think. Yeah, that's what my fighter has. So can't use that. Okay. So that's all that was there. It was just some items in this cave. This isn't my favorite party I've played. The casters, the main caster strength. It's I felt like it takes me a lot longer to beat things. Started getting pretty powerful mid-game, but now they're starting to get kind of weaker again. To be honest, I think the first party I played was probably the best. Now let me see where I'm going here. It looks like I was going out of the water. Nope, okay. Alright, I haven't been here yet this playthrough.
Location, sea caves, hostile presence, undetected. Life forms, undetected. Data, none available.
Oh, I need to cast Detect Secrets again. That finds items for you.
Something valuable.
See, I already found something right here. What is it? Oh, it's just spike stones. I don't need those. Spike stones are okay, but they weigh a lot, and I have better alternatives. We need this for Gadgeteer, but we don't have a Gadgeteer. I'll take it anyway and sell it. Yeah, one of my parties had a Gadgeteer. That was fun. Makes it a lot more of a scavenging situation because you run around trying to find items. Because he can make special engineering items to use. He or she, depending on your sex, of course. Alright. Some monsters pretty close by me. I have X-ray turned on, that's how I'm able to see those. It's a spell. Okay, so these are level 13 mediocre, so these are going to be easy. So now I can play around with some of my spells to show you. Which one should I do for my mage? Let's do Blizzard.
With pleasure.
What level did I cast? 3? Okay.
With pleasure.
Succubus, let's see. Lifesteal, I don't need that yet. This will cause insanity. This could possibly turn them onto your side. So let's try it.
Sure.
I don't have much success with that, but... And let's cast Haste. Prismic Ray, that's always fun. Random effects.
Ready way.
And... let's do Lightning. Knocked him unconscious already. Yeah, unaffected. Hardly ever works. I'll just walk up and attack him. Melee. Now this one's running because it's afraid from the Prismic Ray. That was the effect it had. Oh, it's stuck in the corner by all its treasure. Critical hit. Okay, let's take all this stuff. Let's see what it is. Hook and line. Yep, we need that. That's a special item. Spell book. I'm sure I already have the spell, but we'll try it. This game has a lot more scrolls and potions, which is awesome. Because they were always so rare you didn't want to use them in Wizardry 6 and 7. But in here you get so many, you'll find yourself using them or boosting your income by selling them. It's really cool. It gives fighters and non-casters the ability to use magic. Okay, here we go.
Looks trapped. Yeah?
So she's my trap person. Let's inspect. That's not very good.
Yes?
I need to help her out. Oh, I set off a trap. Guardian trap, okay.
Pleasure.
So what we're going to do is we're going to turn around so that we can hit him.
Ready way.
Killed Lynn. These golems do tons of damage.
Stabbed to my heart.
I have resurrection, I believe. I for sure have dust, but I think I can even cast it. Yep.
Sure.
Okay, he's dead now. If you resurrect before
Appreciation.
combat ends,
Yourself
they get their experience. Not like that was much, but... Okay, so let's use our dulcimer. Garbage items. Yeah, these are bad. Really bad. I'll still take them. I'll sell them later. That's one of the bad things about this game. When you enter a map, the items get set, so you can't keep reloading, basically cheating to get better items like you can in the others. But more than that, the contents of the chest are based on your level, and so even if you go to an area that's more advanced, you'll get garbage items because they're based on gold too. It's a combination of gold and your level. And so like the Staff of Charming is a little more expensive because it has bless charges. You can cast bless from it, but that's garbage. It's like a level 1 spell. So that's one thing that Wizardry 6 and 7 has better than this one. It definitely does better with items. It's hands down worse with items, except for the potions and scrolls. The way you get more of those, that's really good. Okay, I've been here. I'm going backwards. Let's see, that's east. Yeah, I think, yeah, because I already went all the way to the left. I don't think there's anywhere else for me to explore in here. This is the opposite side, and I can't get through there. Yeah. The mini maps in this are very confusing. I mean, it's a nice welcome over the 7th and especially the 6th. But I get all turned around with the direction because of how this north here spins. And I've played this game a lot and I still get confused about that. Because this spins But this stays static with the north on the top. I don't feel like that's a very good design. Ah, the moon's in the water. That's funny. Whoops. That could be a reflection, I guess. Let me see. Is it? Looking straight up. Nope. It's back behind the horizon and it's just showing it that way. Oh, more combat here.
RFS 81, practice mode.
More depth dwellers. Okay. We're gonna firestorm these. That does damage over time.
With pleasure.
Yeah, because their fire resistance is only 50%.
Sure.
Their water's high though, isn't it? Yeah, so that's not a good item to use because that arresting aria uses freeze all. I feel like sanity would be best.
Sure.
Chaos drone, that will either make them afraid or insane, I think. Yeah. I think I'm better off just damaging them with piercing pipes. Okay, now. Again, I don't want to do pandemonium. That's what that same thing is. I think I'll just do ego whip again. Does a lot of damage.
Very well.
Priest, whirlwind.
With pleasure.
You can tell my fighter's gonna go berserk because it shows that icon. So 11 are going to take damage at the end of each round, at least for several rounds. That was a good amount of damage. Alright, so let's just do a fireball here.
With pleasure.
That right there.
With pleasure.
They're kind of in a choke right now where they can't reach me because of the mountains on one side and the ocean on the other. They can get through somewhat, but kind of blocking each other a little bit. That's a big difference, of course, with this one and Wizardry 6 and 7. The terrain is used for strategy. He was insane, so he attacked the guy next to him and killed him. See, she's going to attack from behind because that guy came all the way around. My fairy mage just has like no hit points. She dies all the time if somebody gets behind her like that. She gets owned.
Sure.
Alright. I'm going to use the chaos drone just because these things are getting annoying. And Sonic fire. That'll hit a bunch. Okay. Kira's dead.
Too bad. I liked her.
That hits all enemies. Pandemonium.
I am grateful. You have my appreciation. Consider yourself worthy.
Okay, another one to resurrect. Now I'm just going to use straight Dulcimer Mending to get these guys taken care of real quick. Fireball will do again right here. You don't hit yourself with spells, which is good and bad.
With pleasure.
Okay. It should be good. Yeah, the Pandemonium works good for these situations. I don't use it too often, but when you get surrounded like that, it hits all enemies, and no matter where they're at, it'll kill them. And if they're in separate groups like this, it hits both groups. Some spells will target just one group, and so, you know, you're kind of limited, but that hits everything. That's within kind of possible range.
Sure.
Alright, and then we'll do, well, let's just do Noxious Fumes.
With pleasure.
As you can tell, if you've seen Wizardry 6 and 7, the combat in this is so much longer. It takes so much more time. Waiting on the animations and everything else. With Wizardry 6 and 7, you could just hold down the enter button and just fly through combat if you're a lot more powerful. But like I said, this game adapts. The monsters get stronger based on your level, so you wouldn't be able to do that. You'd end up dying. So you kind of have to slow down and use strategy every time. I'm just going to attack these guys with weapons now. All right.
Yes.
Any items dropped? I don't think so. I think these are the stones, yeah. I need to get some... Oh, here's the one that ran away. Okay.
Ready when?
Need to get some magic points back. I'll use some items to do that so I don't rest. Okay.
Yeah? Sure. Yes? With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure.
Where'd it go?
With pleasure.
Okay. Let's keep going. You can walk in part of this water. Oh, I need to cast some spells again. Which one am I missing? Huh. Can't figure out which one I'm missing. Let me take a look here. Got all those.
Yes.
Have that. I have light magic screen maybe? No?
Yes.
I have missile shield, shadow hound, enchanted blade. That's really weird. I can't figure out which one I'm missing. I have light. Oh, it's X-ray. No, it's not. It's right there. I don't know.
Manifest 81 detects hostile being.
The chase begins. Attack.
These, I think, are, yeah, even match. To be honest, I don't think I need to use any magic. I'll just, I'll do a blizzard.
With pleasure.
Use my arresting aria.
Sure.
Pandemonium.
Very well.
Okay. These stand out of range, so you have to move up to hit them with melee. At least where my fighter is, because he's in the middle. I don't have him out front. If you have an extended range weapon, you can hit him when you're in the front. He's dead because he's paralyzed. He will not get out of that. Oh, level up.
Fortune will see us
Nope.
crush this enemy.
Oh, black slimes. Okay, this will be interesting. So they can disease you. They're vulnerable to fire. At this point, disease isn't a threat because I have cure disease.
Sure.
Banshee Howl does Hex. This is one of those that hits a group. Psionic Blast.
Very well.
Hex Curse is basically, it lowers all the attributes on the enemy. And my priest is a little slow, so they'll probably reach him before he can pull off this whirlwind, so we'll just do a whirlwind. It's a cone-based spell. Only hit 2 because they didn't advance quickly enough. They're putting out blinding.
Here, likewise.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to run up now.
Sure.
Shooting rotten flesh. That would be a pretty nasty thing to have to deal with.
My illness is
Okay, now they're toast. One of the interesting things about the rousing drums and any haste spell, it does not increase your initiative the round it's cast. Most games, it'll adjust everybody's initiative on the fly for that round. Don't do that in Wizardry 8. Missile Shield deflected that. Missile Shield makes the game a lot easier. That's a mage spell. Ah, there was a halberd in there. I don't think there's many magic halberds. I think there's just the Faust halberd. I feel like this game has a lot less magical items than 6 and 7. Okay, what am I gonna do? Let's do speed, strength.
Yeah?
Righty. Dust of Banishment. Meh. Not useful. For me. Okay, now I know there's something over here. I've been this way so many times. We need this.
Potential danger here.
Another crab. Now the haste spell does increase your number of attacks that round, from what I can tell. It's just not the initiative. Okay. He will heal on his own, but I can cast Cure Paralysis. Detect secrets expired again. It doesn't last long. If I had a ranger, I wouldn't have to keep messing with that. Rangers have the scouting turned on always, which is really cool. Believe there's something here. Yep.
There's something over there. Ah, there's something over there.
Wooden plank. Scroll of Resurrect. Unknown powder. It must be like skeleton powder or something. Pandemonium, okay. More boring crabs, guys.
With pleasure. Sure.
Oh, that's Sonic Blast. Yeah, why not?
Ready, right.
My ranged attacks with this party are really weak. Like I said, it takes so much longer with all these spells I'm casting.
Ready, right. With pleasure. Sure.
Let's take a risk on an instant death. It doesn't work a lot of times, but we'll try it on this one. Yeah, figured. Didn't work.
Instruction confirmed. Instruction confirmed. Instruction confirmed.
Kill the unconscious one. Oh, I didn't target it. Now we will. Okay. So she needs some bullets or stones. So does she. Looks like I'm running low. I have to go get some. Shields are more useful in this game. They can completely block attacks. But again, since I have my guy, my fighter with that dragon kite, you can't use it.
Yeah?
Using a two-handed weapon toward the back or in the middle. See, he's right there. And I have Android, which is a monk, my priest, and my bard up front. I'm trying to get my priest more powerful because he has a disruptor mace and the diamond eyes, which is the best secondary weapon in the game. Again, because I wanted to use the giant sword with my fighter. That's one of the challenges of the Wizardries. Always trying to balance the special items you find with your party. It's very fun. I like that aspect. I feel like Wizardry 8 has... It's a lot harder to plan that because you can't keep trying to get a certain item. Because of the way chests work.
There's something over there.
Rogues +1. Not useful for me. Okay, now we're going back into a different part of the cave. Nothing there, okay. Those were just pieces of wood down there. Weren't real items.
Spotted an item.
Granite potion. Body of stone for protection. Alright, detect secrets is done. I'm gonna rest so I can get back a bunch of magic. Now I'm gonna cast all my protective spells.
Ready.
That's what I was missing before was chameleon.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, they're behind me.
Detected here, RFS 81, practice mode.
With pleasure.
Very well.
Sure.
I'm on it.
I'm gonna do Guardian Angel because of the position I'm fighting on my mage to protect her. The other thing is I'm gonna turn around, I think. I should be able to turn around. Yeah, there we go. Before they attacked. You can see I can't do nearly as much damage on these. Their armor's so high. That is one thing that's weird. It doesn't show you their armor class, even if you have really good mythology. One attacked another one off screen. That's funny.
With pleasure.
Very well.
You can hit the L key to repeat the last command you gave. Just helpful sometimes.
I'm on it. Very well.
Giant sword's so great for knocking them unconscious.
Sure.
Yeah, and you end up dying a lot more in this one, but it's not a big deal because you can get items to resurrect you pretty easily. The penalty's nothing like 6 and 7, where you'd lose a whole constitution point or vitality point when 18 was the max without magic or special items. So that was a big deal. Alright. Yeah, these crabs are kind of boring to fight. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is go back the other side. If you end up watching this on Christmas, let me know in the comment section. I'd be curious to see if anybody watched it actually on Christmas, or if you watch this some other time. Okay, it's very easy to get lost. So what I do, I always go right. It works fairly well. It doesn't work in all situations, but if there's an exit on the outside walls, it works. You can miss things on the inside. If there's ladders or something like that. That's weird. So I ended up in the same place I was at before. I always going right. Okay. So this time we'll go left. This is a fairly confusing area, the way the mini map shows you. Probably gonna end up going to the exact same place, and if we do, then I know I've exhausted these two parts of the cave. Yeah, see, it shows right here like a passage, but that's not accurate. There's nothing there. It's actually either above or below me. Yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is go right to get out of here. And then I'm going to go right again. Because I'm obviously in the wrong part of this cave. Now we're getting somewhere.
Unbelievable. Look at this wall. It has been sealed up from the outside. Whoever built it left themselves no escape.
So this is where we use
Another service.
sledgehammer. So we can't get in there yet. We gotta find something special, but I'm gonna mark it. That's interesting. Yeah, see, I just do not like how the mini-map works with the layers. Okay, we're gonna say... Alright, now we know where we gotta go eventually. Ooh, I went down the slide. This is a slippery area. Makes you fall down in there. There's some special boots we have to get to prevent that.
That's 81 practice mode.
We got something different. Some beetles. Okay. Let me check the resistance again. Fire, 80%. This is where I'm saying about monsters getting stronger. Now I have mental on him. What was their air? 80. Okay, I'll just do noxious fumes.
With pleasure.
Very well.
Okay. Let's take a look here. This won't work because their water resistance is so high. Siren's Whale might.
Sure.
And you'll notice that Pandemonium only affected one, the one that was like within vision. Whereas the group attack spell, Psionic Blast, hits all of them no matter if they're in vision or not. So there's a lot of cool strategy like that to use in this game.
With pleasure.
Gonna run up to it.
Very well.
Oh, what was that? Oh, it was just the part of the carcass. Okay. So I gotta get back out of here. Go back to where I was and be more careful next time not to fall down the chutes. It's just so dark. I have my monitor kind of dim too. So sometimes it's hard for me to see things. I think I'm outside again. No? Oh, interesting. So I haven't been to this area yet.
Yes.
Ready.
Chameleon makes it where you can get closer to the monsters before they spot you. It's kind of like a stealth skill. It's gonna be another pit. No? Okay. Okay, so this was the top part. Wow. Weird. I don't remember that. So I come out there. Okay, that's why I couldn't see that before. But it shows there on the map. So now we got to go back in to that one entrance. Don't think this is it. No. entrance. I'm gonna put okay, so there's the door. That's where I went right and went down the chute. Ah, this is another one. Right there. Is that the same one I went down before? No, it's a different one. Let me see. I might have to do that, but let me go left to make sure there wasn't an alternative here. No, there wasn't. So I think I have to go down one of these chutes. See, I'm not touching it, it just makes you fall.
Yeah?
Let's go right. Oh. So I've been here. So this was the bad way. I think the other chute is probably the one I need to go down again. I must have missed something. I know at some point I find these boots. They're spiked. And that allows you to kind of creep behind that. And there's another place where you have to put down that wooden plank I found. Alright. Oh, you know what? I'm wondering if I need to go in this entrance over here. See these areas? Not sure. Well, anyway, let me go back down this one. Starting to get a little low on time. I have to quit the video in a little bit here. Okay, let's see here. I probably went this direction. Maybe I should go left. It's very easy to miss something on a wall because it's dark. This is where I found those items. That wall looks weird, but that is normal. Yeah, this is going to take me out that other exit. So yeah, I wonder if it's that far cave to find something there maybe. Huh. There's certain parts of this game that are
This fight will be easy.
very tedious. This being one of them.
Are they busy?
My world has become black.
Likewise.
Good old missile shield.
Are they busy?
Diseased. That's what that little rat shows. I'll cure that. Disease was not in Wizardry 6, but it was in 7. And interestingly enough, this game does not have Petrify. You can't turn things to stone, which I think is kind of interesting. Okay, who has Cure Disease? There it is.
Much better.
Yeah, I'm gonna go all the way out. And see if I can figure out a way to get through here.
My illness is extinguished. Yes?
That's one entrance, but I don't think that's the right one. Nope. Yeah, we'll try this one again.
Master creature detected here.
See, it doesn't see me because of the chameleon, I think. No, I don't even have chameleon on. That's really weird.
Ready.
I don't see a way to go left there, but it shows there should be a way down there. Confusing mini-map.
This is a one-man job.
Can't summon probably still, can I? Nope.
With pleasure.
Very well.
Sure.
With pleasure. I'm on.
Now this is where magic does a lot better because it bypasses armor.
With pleasure. Sure.
I'm on it.
Ready way.
Lifesteal. Lifesteal's a lot weaker in this game. The critical hits much weaker in this game. They've been nerfed tremendously.
Ready way.
The reason is because it's tied to level, the creature level, and since their level rises as yours does, you never have the advantage to be able to do a critical hit. Even if you have it at 100 or 80 or 75, it just rarely happens unless you're fighting a much lower level monster. Kira died from behind.
Turn.
With pleasure.
Let the cat have many lives and return to the same village at the Wizardry.
Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this, and I'm hoping nobody's watching this on Christmas alone, but if you are, I hope that this helped to make the time a little more enjoyable for you. So thanks for joining me guys, and I'll see you next time.